I fucking hate the Cyberpunk video game. Like, I hate everything about it, from the story, to the gameplay, to the characters, to the music. This to me was CD Projekt Red at its worst. But then, something came out today. Something dropped that changed my mind about the world of Cyberpunk, and that is Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the Cyberpunk anime. Now, I'm writing this script whilst it's fresh in my mind, and whilst I'm still emotionally high from the amazing anime I've just watched. So I'm going to try and keep this spoiler free, but this is your warning that I might spoil something. So first of all, let's talk about the studio that pulled the trigger to make this anime, and that studio is Trigger. Yes, the god tier studio that has given us some of the most fucking insane animations ever, and they are the ones who made the Cyberpunk anime. For anyone who does not know the name Trigger, I will list off some animes that they made, starting off with Kill la Kill, Darling in the Franxx, Promare, some episodes of Star Wars Visions, BNA, and so many more. Not only did the anime have a banger studio work on it, but they also had a legendary director called Imayashi Hiroyuki, who worked on Neon Genesis Evangelion, Kill la Kill, Full Metal Alchemist, Samurai Champloo, Hellsing, Panty and Stocking, all of the Ava movies, Space Dandy, Promare, and so many fucking more. This anime had a fire studio working on it, a fucking director who has worked on some of the best animes and anime movies out in history, but they also had Utsuka Masahiko, who's done some of the best script writing on these films with the director. Now then, with some of the background out of the way, let's talk about this banger of an anime. You see this? This is just episode 1, and the quality either goes up from here or stays at the same fucking level. Oh, and this guy getting the shit kicked out of him? This is our MC, David Martinez, a street kid trying to survive the city that is constantly dealing him bad hands and kicking him in the dirt, until one day something awful that happens and it pushes him over the edge. So he's like, fuck it, gets military grade cyberware, installs it into his body, and he can move really fucking fast now. After he had lost everything and gotten his cyberware installed, he chose to stay alive and fight back by becoming an edgerunner, which is someone who is a mercenary outlaw, also known as a cyberpunk. So yes, this anime is called Cyberpunk Cyberpunks. It's stupid, but it's not really that big of an issue. Anyway, he ends up joining this group of edgerunners due to this girl who sold him out to her crew, as her boss was supposed to get the cyberware speed implants, but there was an accident, so he didn't end up getting it. David tells them that he wants to join them and that he'll prove he can run with them, so they go on a mission, and then another one, and then another one, and another one. David's getting more skills, he's becoming faster, stronger, smarter, and becoming a better edge runner. But the better edge runner you become, the higher the danger becomes. Now, that is everything I'm going to give away about the story. I know it's not much, but I don't want to take away the opportunity for anyone to enjoy it for themselves. I might end up making a second video at the end of this month where I can talk about it more in detail, episode by episode, really deep dive into the characters, the story, and the animation. Speaking of the animation, let's talk about the animation. In my eyes, the animation is amazing. When everything is fine, the animation is smooth, and the anatomy of the character is correct. But what the anime does amazingly is that when something is going wrong, when something mind-shattering is happening, for example, a character going psycho, the proportions and the style changes to show that something is wrong, to show that something is actually broken. They really use animation at one of its highest levels I've seen, and my entire university course is animation, so when I say this is a new level, this is a new level. And some people might say Demon Slayer had better animation, but my counter is, shut the fuck up, they only have great animation when it comes to like the big climactic fight scenes, whilst this anime has quality animation in every fucking scene. But I do like Demon Slayer, so I'm not gonna shit on it. Ufotable does amazing work when it comes to the animation, but Trigger is known for having bad shit insane animation, and those words follow to this anime as well. All the scenes I'm using in this video are from Cyberpunk Edgerunners and other Trigger animes. Now, I don't know much when it comes to things like lighting. The lighting is always amazing. The current me can't explain why, but it's just amazing in my eyes. I also can't talk much about the music, but the songs they choose fit so well. You think they wouldn't, but the way they work so perfectly, they toy with your emotions. Also, the opening is just fire. It's got a nice beat to it. This video is super short, but I wanted to get this out ASAP because I wanted people to see this so they can then go watch the anime. I wrote, recorded, edited, and uploaded this entire thing in the span of a few hours because god damn it, I needed to make this fucking video. Now go watch the best thing Cyberpunk has ever given us.